the Wildcats lining up. Looks like Nell's going to take the face off. He's got Bullis with him. And Sevic, Godfrey and Nithercell in defence. For Lightning, Cowley's on the draw with Mackenzie and Jameson alongside him. Griffin and Martelli behind him. And we're underway. Godfrey takes it back into his own end and passes it across to Nithercell. Nithercell looking for the break-up. And Godfrey looks to get it up to Sevic. Jones and Nell on the right point. Nell always dangerous, the left-hander with the one-timers as they get slipped across to him. I think he picked one up last time we played. And Swindon tend to be fast moving the puck from left to right on this as Jones comes in, rims it around the boards to Bebris, who picks up in the bottom corner. Svek's on the boards next to him, and up and under there from Sammy Talbot to try and clear the zone, but Svek has got it. And Svek goes through, puts it through Ross Miller in the MK goal. A power play goal to make it 1-0 Swindon Wildcats. And always a risk on the power play. And they moved the puck quickly, and it was a fast shot. So caught up in the corner there. Nell just kicked it in, a bit of football, and Svek just picked it up, picked his spot, went 5-hole on Ross Miller. And that's Swindon Wildcats off the mark right now. Torba loses the draw, and Pekoski goes down into the corner. Bebris takes the hit, but the puck comes free. And Bebris goes in on Miller, goes high to our top right, over the catcher side. He was left with too much space, too much opportunity, really. And slots it in nicely. For a player of Bebris's caliber, that was an easy finish. You can see how Pekoski kind of took away one of the MK players. Talbot got caught up. Bebris came free and went top shelf. A nice finish from Bebris, and it makes it 2-0 Swindon with almost half of the first period gone. 11 minutes to go in the first period. Nice little round of applause as the 2 minutes goes up for Bebris and signals the official beginning of the MK Lightning power play. Cowley wins the draw, back to Talbot. He drops it back. Jameson on the point there, drops it down. They look to build something here and set up and put some pressure on. Talbot takes into the corner, just trying to draw the Swindon defenseman in. Swindon setting up in the classic box formation. Jameson on the hash marks, looking for an option. Tries to thread it through over to Cowley. Didn't quite get there, but Skins was troubled by it anyway. Swindon managed to pick it up, send it down. Obviously no icing on a power play. And Lightning are left to kind of regroup and pick up and make their way down the ice. So the power play unit looks to be Nags on D. Jameson, that was a bad turnover there. Confusion, which meant Aaron Nell gets a scoring chance. Aaron Nell can't quite do it, and he bides his time, thinking, look, while this puck's in the MK end zone, this is all power play that's ticking down. But Griffin brings it down. Jameson brings it over, looks for the trailing man. Talbot was the trailing man, can't quite control it. And that's the end of the first period. Finishes up MK Lightning 0, Swindon 2. We're ready to go with the second period now. 58 seconds of MK Lightning power play. They line up with Cowley, Griffin, Talbot on the far side, Jameson back on the point along with Nags. So the left and the right hander in the defensive zone, or defensive pairing there rather. Nags brings it back. Nags picks it up, robs him, and then is able just to saucer it down the ice. Get a bit of free time, get a bit of respite in this Swindon power play. Swindon look to bring it out. Pekoski picks it up, getting the layoff from Bullis. He goes high and right on the goal. Never really troubled Ross Miller in the MK Lightning net there. But Swindon keep it in. They're able to set up for this power play. So we've got Nell still on the point. He looks with the shot pass into the corner. And it's through. Jones slipped it across, and then it went across to see who that was. Here's Balint Pekosi on the far with his foot, and then slotted it in. So you can see the replay here. And that was Goodchild who caught dawdling on the puck a little bit there and who got kind of hit from the side and knocked over and turned the puck over. Nags can't quite control the puck and he's given it away to Goodchild there. Goodchild aims to go for it and he does a sort of wraparound. Grossmiller had his post covered, but he just lifted it over his pad. And that was a poor turnover from Milton Keynes there to turn a breakout into a kind of 1-on-3 chance. Swindon took the most of it. And really, Ross Miller couldn't really have any particular chance to stop that. When there's a 0 on the board, it's heartbreaking when those kind of things don't come off, isn't it? But great heads-up hockey from Malik Martelli there to look up the ice, to do a really high, hard saucer right onto the tape of Talbot. Plews takes a shot from the blue line. We've got 16 seconds to go. Woodford aims to press, and here comes Appleby. Benny Russell hits Sayers up the boards. Nags behind the goal, 4 seconds to go, and that will see out this period. So at the end of the second, it's Milton Keynes Lightning 0, Swindon Wildcats 4. 59 seconds to go on the Swindon power play. Nell takes the draw, drops it back to Zvek on the point. Zvek drops it down to Pekodsky. Pekodsky passes it over to Jones. Jones goes high and wide. Pekodsky picks it back up in the corner, moves it quickly to Nell. Nell's on the point, cross to Jones. Jones shoots, but Miller blocks it nicely with the pads. Big booming pad save from him. Cowley goes up the ice and aims to put a bit of a defensive forecheck in there. Pressures Nell a little bit. Nell takes it over to Pekodsky. He lays it off to Zvek. And Zvek comes in. Rifles the shot on the catcher side past Ross Miller. It was a hard shot, a hard finish. And Vex just seems to enjoy the wind-up, and Barnes Garner's going with him here. Zvek doesn't want to fight, seems to be happy enough to give it out with all the chops, but doesn't really know what to do when someone offers him out. Tension's getting a little bit rough here. Nags picks it up though. And Jameson with a nice little pivot there to try and get into the end zone. He does so. Nags picks it up now and has got a shooting opportunity. Goes right, and it's got in! It's a goal. Russ Cowley turns it in and breaks the shutout. Dean Skin's heart is broken in the third period here. MK Lightning get one on the board. It's Russ Cowley, power play goal. The puck came back to Eddie Nags, who went high. Skins' catcher went out, but there was just enough in there, just enough confusion and a tip in from Cowley to put it over the line. The red light went on, and MK have a marker on the board. 13:36 to go. Woodford's on the play here, following his own puck in. It's turned over, and this is Jones. Bebris picks it up on the right-hand side. He's going to look for an opportunity. Pekodsky's there, picks up a kind of baseball shot as the puck was spilled by... Cowley will take the draw, 45 seconds to go. 2 minutes for slashing, that was on Sam Smith for the Wildcats. Had to do it as Martelli was in on goal. Jameson looks for a chance. Oh, Griffin was right in the slot there and he hit the post. He'd been set up, a beautiful move from Jameson over to Cowley, back to Griffin. And you could see how disappointed Griffin was to not slot that in. He had an open goal, but MK moving around nicely. Cowley in the corner, source up to Jameson. Jameson goes for the shot. Griffin making himself useful in front of the goal. Talbot goes to stick lift, but the puck's coming down, and that will be all she blows for tonight. The end of the game, it's your all in black Milton Keynes Lightning 1, Swindon Wildcats 6.